We are a family of 6 who call the ocean our home. We feel incredibly blessed to be doing this life together as a young family, embracing the ups and downs of what is a life at sea. This is our floating home, Happy Days, and you are invited to follow along as we share this incredible adventure. Have a laugh and be inspired to pursue a life less ordinary. Click the subscribe button to keep up to date as we see where this journey takes us.
In the last episode, we have an amazing time in the Ragged Islands with some new friends we've made. And in this episode, we have some fun back in Georgetown as we wait for the right weather to head to Panama. Plus, some troubleshooting and dealing with a toothache.
So, after what was, I don't know how many days for you?
At least a week.
A week in one spot, which is huge for us. We are departing the Ragged Islands, or Archie in particular, after an amazing time with some very special people celebrating Christmas and birthdays, and yeah, it was awesome. But it feels good to be moving and getting amongst it. That is a full hot chocolate.
I know, but it was a little bit hot, so I had to add a bit more milk.
It's high tide, I don't think it's high tide. Yeah, it's still got an engine running, but we've got a reef in our main and a full Genoa, and we're about to turn a corner or set our sails, switch the engine off, and we're just going around some shallow stuff. Anyway, let's get it done. Not sure how much of this to capture, but some people might find it interesting. And it's not like a throwing of stones or like a wow, look at us. But it's just interesting because you always have those thoughts about, I wonder how other vessels go in similar conditions, yada yada yada. And we're out here with the same make, being a Leopard, albeit a new one, a very flash, fancy one, Leopard 45. And we had some light wind conditions as we headed down the Raggeds. Now we've got some great sailing conditions of sort of 13 to 15 or 12 to 15 on the beam. We're running with our first reef in the main and a full Genoa because it was slightly forward to the beam earlier, so anyway, that's just what we were comfortable with. And we still have that, and we've been doing sort of consistent 8s. Could we put the whole main up? Yeah. Do we need to? No. We'll be at our anchorage just after lunch, and that's fine. We are doing 8-ish through the water, well, over ground, and even more through the water. We're pushing a wee bit of current, and just these guys are first ones out of the anchorage, so they're doing about 7. So it's interesting, hey? There's a not difference, and you see him just under our Genoa there. Anyway, interesting. Hooray for Happy Days. She's clearly the quicker vessel. We have a Lagoon 450 who's going way better, new mainsail, and a bit more breeze to push the heavier vessel along, and they're going really well. You got them?
Yeah.
There you go. Ah, she looks so pretty. This is how we ended up for the day. Well, for at lunchtime. So, we have the honours of figuring out the anchorage.
That looks really good. Yeah. Not ready to get there? No. Mine's pretty good too.
Anyway, we're ducking in behind this little island here. That's where?
Water Key.
Oh, sounds lovely.
It does.
So we had a dive. You had a dive,
Yeah.
and then we had to leave like right away.
So
So
we like left everything in the dinghy and
Yeah. And now Bells is on the filleting train.
Yeah.
So good. That's such crazy fish.
Look at this shit.
I know, they're little rooster tail things.
So weird.
They are. That's so unique.
Yeah.
So this one is a male and this one is a female.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's slightly different look. Good on you.
Hooray.
through the water? Yeah. We've got to make hotkey cut at 2:45, but it's pretty windy, so I think we're actually going to get there early. We might have to take another reef and slow ourselves down a little. Teak, Everyday Saturday, and Eco are ahead of us.
Not for long.
But not for long.
Well done, team. We've got more than enough going on in there. Good filleting. Now it's the clean up. Show us the secret soap. Oh, nice.
We're going through hotkey cut or something, right?
Yeah.
And we're going super slow because we went too fast before, and we're slowing down so then we don't go something with the tide.
What sort of tide are we looking for?
Zero tide?
High tide.
High tide.
Or you meant like slack high?
Size.
Yeah, nice. Our keel is, or our draft is about 4.5 feet. We work off 1.5 meters, and it's certainly going to be shallower than you would like, I guess. And it's a hard bottom, so it's not like sand. It's a hard bottom, so to be respected, but not to be feared. Currently doing 4.6 knots. 2 and a bit miles till the shallow bit, so about half hour, and even then we'll probably be a wee bit early, so slowly. Big shout out to Everyday Saturday, who are leading the pack, doing a bit of reconnaissance. They have been through it before, so they do have a track, and very beneficial. Thank you, sir. Currently got 1.7 meters, we're doing all right, but it's coming up to that, what I'll call the hard bottom bit. A bit that doesn't bounce so well. So we've filled in the Genoa. We have both engines on. Actually, I should probably go like this. Both engines on and 2 reefs in the main. Just conservative. Want to get it right. Aquamaps here in Bahamas is the way to go. So helps when you've got friends with tracks as well. So this will be the first track that we've laid through here. Probably the last 2.
So we just went through the skinny part.
Yeah, we did. I usually work on 1.2, and what do we see? 1.3.
Yeah.
1.2 is the bottom of our keels. So yeah, that was skinny. We've got another skinny bit up here, but I think that should be better marked. As far as visually, balances up the mast a bit. So. New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year swims. Let's go.
Best way to start a new year.
It
A new
is.
day.
It is. Go, 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 go. Go. Ah, how's this gonna work? Alright. If you're the last one in, you've got to go twice. That's just how it works.
You can also go twice if you want to.
Georgetown is a hub for sailing boats, and we had the chance to make loads of new friends and get amongst the many activities and events that are on offer here.
Come this way, walk this way. Yes, walk this way, and then you put that bit down. Oh, you've done that before. I got brave earlier this morning because our generator didn't start and pulled off our starter motor, which we've been having issues where we go to crank the generator and it hasn't been, we just get nothing. So good old YouTube, we've been bench testing. So I've hooked it up to our tender battery and it seems as if we're just testing the solenoid. Go, Ted. Turn off. And it seems as if we thought the solenoid was our issue. We'd been in there twice now tapping it, we've cranked and it's worked, thinking that it was getting stuck. And I think we might have another problem. And we've also tested the whole thing, not just the solenoid, and it's going just fine as well. So for those playing at home, I mean, we're in a reasonably good spot to be doing this, but still it's not like I'm going to go to the store and get a Northern Lights starter motor, so we need to get this right. So it earths through the engine, so I'm just going to put that there, and Ted's going to put it on the S. Go again. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
So now I go and put this back in.
And we go, no, that's not the problem.
We thought we were going to be pulling this apart and cleaning brushes and whatnot, but
Nope.
It's working just fine.
it's working just
Which is
fine.
good.
So that's positive.
Back to the troubleshooting.
Yeah.
So this is school today.
Yeah, this is cool today. John's been running tools like a madman for me. Ted's been doing everything, and well, you've actually been doing maths.
No,
No, she's been helping
Subtitles.
subtitles for our videos.
I got to like
And,
5 minutes out of 22.
I've been making snacks, mostly slice. But then I jumped in here to help.
Okay, and the tricky thing is, the starter motor sits like this up against the engine. This is engine. This bolt, you can't get a spanner in here to actually, you've got to have a spanner on each end. You can't get a spanner on the bolt end, you can only get it on the nut end. So was able to get my finger in like this and hold the bolt and get the nut off. So it was only ever finger tight from the factory. So if you've got
Oh, so you're concerned that maybe is not a good enough link there?
No, because
No?
this one was
Connector?
solid.
Okay.
No, I don't think that's the problem. But I don't know how you could get a spanner in there.
Okay.
As I put it back in, I'll have a crack. But ultimately, it was loose. It was tight enough, but loose enough that I had my finger there and was able to wrench it off, and that held it. So it wasn't super tight. This one, on the other hand, on the outside, was.
Okay. Well, it's as long as one of them is tight. That's your earth, right?
That's the theory. I don't know how you get in there. So if you're pulling a starter off a 9 kVA Northern Lights
And you can't.
and you
have
can't get to it, well, there you go. The other thing is that we've just ordered a new starter motor from the US. So I don't think that's our problem.
But it'll be good to have a spare.
But it'd be good to have a spare.
So we've just been running around like headless chooks trying to get it here, going.
Yeah, the logistics of getting it here.
And paying for it, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get this back on and then start the
Troubleshooting.
with the relays. See what we get. You can't have any more until 3 o'clock, okay? In the meantime, if it's really hurting, you've got to do the clove oil. Brooke said that you can actually put on a little bit of cotton wool and stick it next to your tooth for a little bit to help numb it.
Okay.
And it's up to you. If you feel like it's wiggly, you can wiggle it to make it come out. But she suggested it's not. It's like still got to keep a place there for the next tooth, so we shouldn't pull it out intentionally.
Yeah.
All right. But if you feel like it's wiggly, then maybe it is ready to come out.
Okay.
All right.
What's going on, Chong?
I have a really sore tooth and it's causing a lot of pain.
Which one?
That one.
Open up big.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's already got a cavity. This one and that one both have cavity where they touch. And we had that fixed up in Mexico by a cool Mexican dentist. But
What's the dentist scenario here, Madre?
well, we're in Georgetown in the Bahamas, and they have a dentist from another clinic in Freeport and Nassau, but he doesn't fly in. He's not in here all the time. So, being the holidays, it's another 2 weeks before he gets here, and we'll already be on our way to Panama. And it's it's like a 2 to 3 day sail back up to Nassau or Freeport, which if we can manage the pain, it's a 2 to 3 day sail to Panama.
Oh, I
4
wish it
days,
was.
5 days,
6.
6 days. So if we can manage the pain while we're here, then we'll do that passage rather than go that way. Our dentist friend Brooke has suggested that it might need like what they call a baby root canal because it's his baby tooth, which sounds all very expensive, but we'll work that out
Pull
once
it.
we get there.
Pull it. wiggle that thing.
I said wiggle it. If it's wiggly, wiggle it. But
Meanwhile, Ted's down there cleaning the shower, making a racket, but that's okay. It's
everyone's getting their jobs done because they want to go into chat and chill.
Oh, you look good. Alright, let's do it. Such as,
Well, the life of a sailor.
yeah,
You
remote
don't
places
you
at
don't
Toothache.
always have the help you
This
need.
isn't even that remote and there's no dentist.
I know.
No.
Stay healthy, people. Stay healthy.
Make friends with
Make friends with all the dentist
all the
folks.
I don't think there's dentists out here. Maybe they're not risk adverse.
I know you know that I'm looking at you. I didn't even. You cracked way too easy.
This is the start. We can see a weather window to Panama, so we're just getting ourselves organised. We're in Georgetown at the moment. We've topped up the diesel jerrys. We have gotten some fresh fruit and vegetables on board. And we've said goodbye to all the new friends that we've made. It's really hard to do, but we've just told them, we'll see you when we're looking at you. Now we're pulling anchor and heading to the top of Long Island. And we're going to hop our way down to Great Inagua. Are you sure it's not iguana?
Great Inagua. There is an iguana, but it's called an agua.
Okay, this one's Great Inagua. We'll get down there in the next couple of days, and then we've got a weather window. Well, it looks like a good weather window on Wednesday. Straight through between Haiti and Jamaica, and down to Panama.
Next time on Sailing with Six, we set sail for Bocas del Toro in Panama. We would love you to join us, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks a bunch.